think you're fucking with. I'm the fucking boss. Said I'm 40.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the podcast. My name is Antonio Chiquilla. I'm joined by another guest. He goes by the name of Brandon James Wang. Don't ask me why I know his middle name. We're pretty shocked today. Shocking news, sent shockwaves around the globe, is that JAHAN DOTSON is no longer a commander. So
another first round pick from the Commanders gone.
Yeah,
very
first
sad,
round pick.
Very sad.
But yeah, so this is episode 4. We're gonna get directly into things. So we're just gonna go around the block, around the NFL. So first things first, obviously we wanted to get into JAHAN DOTSON, 2022 first round talent gone for 1 3rd-rounder and 2 7th-rounders. I mean, the Eagles have now created the Avengers on their team. So
it's incredible. Like, literally.
I can't believe that they now have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and now JAHAN DOTSON in the slot.
With Saquon, Dallas Goedert, they just have it all.
They got it all. They got Jalen Hurts, too.
The Commanders just keep on trading with divisional rivals. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, we have to now face this team twice this year when we don't even have the corners to guard A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, but now we have to add a tall task.
We might have just guaranteed 2 L's in the season.
2 L's maybe for the Eagles. I mean, it's going to be a tall task now that they have JAHAN. And, I mean, now looking at our wide receiver core, I mean, it just thinned out a little bit. Now, I mean, we're really going to figure out who's going to be that number 2 guy with JAHAN and Curtis Samuel leaving.
I think Diami Brown has a chance to be the wide receiver too, but I also think that we have a chance to get Brandon Ayuk and CeeDee Lamb at this point. The trade deadline hasn't happened yet, so we got time, and we're letting go of all these players. So, we're getting our money up, and we might be able to afford one of these players.
Low key, I could see Brandon Ayuk in a Commander's uniform maybe, and then in the upcoming weeks. It's got to be before the season starts. I mean. Him and Terry, bro. I mean, that's Ayuk literally came out in an interview a couple months ago saying that he wanted to be a commander. He wanted to put on a commander's uniform. It's just that the financial things have been kept that from happening.
Yeah, and him and Jaden Daniels played at Arizona State together.
I know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then speaking of, JAHAN is now going back playing with his Penn State teammate, which is Saquon
Barkley, another divisional trade that happened, making life difficult for the Commanders.
I know, but. So, with that being said, the Eagles have created the fucking Avengers, and it's going to take goddamn Thanos to take them out because I can't fucking do this anymore.
But guess what? Jaden Daniels is Thanos.
There you go.
Let's go.
Jaden Daniels is fucking Thanos, bro. So, other than the JAHAN trade with the Eagles, we wanted to talk about Reed Humphrey, the center for the Kansas City Chiefs, now becoming a top 5 paid interior lineman in the whole league to protect Patrick Mahomes. What do you think about that?
I think that is insane because Patrick Mahomes is getting insanely blessed right now. He has Chris Jones, Reed Humphreys, and then
Travis Kelce,
and then they have one other guy that I'm completely forgetting his
Xavier
name.
Worthy.
But he's insane. Yeah, the wide receiver. But I'm talking about their O-line right now. Their O-line is probably one of the best in the league now.
Yeah, and they got Taylor Swift too. So I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to top that.
Yeah, Taylor Swift, man.
She runs the fucking league. She runs the league. But also, we wanted to talk about Tua and Brian Flores beefing, which is kind of crazy. What's going on with that, bro?
That was funny. That was really funny. I don't know. Tua's just a young guy, so he just encountered a bad coach, and maybe the coach is just a little strict. But he didn't really need to come out and say all that stuff, saying he's a terrible guy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy,
bro. And then I mean, I've had a lot of experience watching his brother because his brother was a Terp, so I got to watch him for a couple years.
Talia talking about
yeah. So I mean, he was playing for the Terps. The thing with Talia was that he we'd be down 42-18 against Penn State, and he'd be celebrating a first down. We'd be getting blown out. So they kind of have similar
I'm not gonna lie
to them.
Where is Talia Tagovailoa now? Is he in the XFL?
Dude, he was trying to get a 6-year. He was trying to get a 6-year to go to Bama.
I think I heard he's on Auburn.
Wait, what?
Auburn?
He's on Auburn?
I think so.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I did not even know that.
So Justin Fields also Steelers Nation. He's trying to make a good push to become the Steelers starting quarterback. That's another topic that we got to talk about.
I think he can easily win that spot because
Russell Wilson's aging.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's aging, and like Justin Fields is literally Russell Wilson, just like on crack, just like the next generation version of him.
Yeah, and I think that he didn't get to show off his arm talent because of the lack of offensive line that he had in Chicago his first couple of years, and people really don't think that he's a good quarterback. But I think he'll be good.
He didn't have the chance.
Yeah,
but I want to bring up something else about the Commanders. We had another huge signing. Cade York is our kicker now. And I have hope for him because he's a young sophomore, and my coworker from last year, he had faith in him, and he was only a rookie, and I believe in my coworker too. So I'm just gonna go with that.
There we go. Yeah, Cade York. Hopefully, he can bang up through the uprights. Last episode, we were talking about Riley Patterson, former kicker for the Detroit Lions. I think they probably released him because of what happened in the last preseason game. Yeah. Bro, Kenan brought that up last episode, was that he missed 2 kicks last preseason game. They're probably like, dude, like on the chopping block, out of there. So now we got Cade York coming in. But so the last thing that we want to touch on before we end off this episode, this will just be a quick one for today because we got the preseason game coming up against the New England Patriots and Drake May in FedEx Field. You know, the great field, it's so good. It's definitely not run down because of Dirty Dan. Thanks, Dirty Dan. We love you.
Yeah, and we haven't won a preseason game so far yet.
10 more minutes. You go.
Okay.
10 more minutes.
Okay.
Hamilton Tiger Cats.
We haven't won a preseason game yet, but really, that doesn't really matter. Like, I've seen so much potential with the players we've gotten. Like, our new offensive linemen, Tyler Biadaze and
Nick
Andrew Wiley, Algretti. I really like them. I really feel like we've made improvements there, and we have potential for.
Actually, from the side, to his little brother,
great.
Is now a Canadian football player.
He's in the CFL.
Yeah, I knew it, bro. He was somewhere, bro. He was somewhere in the XFL, like NFL, CFL. What I don't fucking know. At this point.
All right, so with that being said, the last thing that we wanted to kind of cover, which was just some of the people that we signed. I don't know. I feel like they're just going to be filler players.
Yeah, some unnecessary signings, maybe just like some competition to sharpen the players. We got
Sheldrick Redwine out of Miami,
and
former Cleveland Jets Miami player.
Yeah, and Kendall Brooks from, I think he played in Cardinal and the Colts last year. And
then Chappell Russell too. But those are all the safeties that we got. We just wanted to come on here and say that this episode was literally just based off of what happened with Jahan Dotson. I mean,
yeah, it was absolutely insane.
Let me just say this real quick. All right, bro. Like, listen. All right, Cliff, Dan, Joe, and Adam. What the fuck is going on, bro? Like, seriously, lock the fuck in. How did we give up 2 7th-rounders and 1 3rd-rounder for Jahan Dotson?
And one of those 7th-rounders was Cade York.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, we got to trust the process, even though it's hard at times, but we're going to trust the process. That's all we got for today. See you guys.
You always got to be optimistic.
Yes.
Like
Commanders Nation, like and subscribe to the Hog Talk channel.
Talk.
The Hog Talk. We talk hogs. Love you guys. Peace.